Hey guys, John Stevens here again at Working Man Success. Hey, if you're looking to build the best life you possibly can and work your way up the ladder of success and create a life you can be proud of for you and your family, I think you're going to get a lot of value out of this channel. I come on here every single day and talk about the ideals, concepts, practical plans, attitudes that you can approach your daily life with and your daily career at work that will help you move up the ladder of success and create a better life for you and your family. I think I think there's a big gap in that type of language or type of conversation in today's world. So the topic I got for y'all today is the ability to keep your composure when things go chaotic. If you can build in you the ability to operate in adverse situations, you're going to position yourself as a leader, and people will start seeing you as a leader. And when people start seeing you as a leader, it's not long before you become a leader. And there's like two things that you got to get through your head. Just go ahead and assume things are going to go wrong sometimes. Things are not going to be perfect. Things are not going to go smooth all the time. And things are going to go wrong. And that can be in many different ways. But there can be fights, there can be accidents, they can be, like a big mistake at work where something damages a piece of equipment or somebody gets hurt at work. There's things that happen that is just unpredictable sometimes, and they're going to go wrong. Well, when that happens, most people lose their train of thought and they go into like a panic mode, a chaotic mode. And what I'm saying is, if you can hold your composure and keep your thoughts together and be level-headed in them situations, you're going to go very far, and you're going to be very beneficial to the situation and everybody around you. So one thing you got to remember is things is going to go wrong at some point, and when they do, like, you got to hold your composure. And things will never be completely right. Everything will never be completely smooth, even when things are not chaotic. Things are not going to go in a perfect plan and just smoothly roll throughout your working day. And if you're okay with them two things, if you can get through your head that things are going to go wrong sometimes and things are never going to be smooth flow, and if you can come to the reality in your mind that if you're okay with that, like you're okay with things not always being the best situation they can be, and you have built in you enough confidence and enough ability in yourself to hold your composure, to stay level-headed, to think straight when things are not right and everybody else around you is kind of like in this panic mode or chaotic state, or their mind is going 10, 15 different ways. You're going to position yourself as a leader, and you will not have a choice except to be raised up as a leader, and that will put you in a position to work your way up the ladder of success and build a great life for you and your family. Now, this is a hard thing to develop, because if you are never exposed to these kind of situations, well, you don't build in you the acclimation to stay level-headed. And that's a hard thing. Like, everything in the world that's going on or going wrong, mentally, if you can put yourself mentally, not physically, but mentally, in some really bad situations. And if you want to find bad situations to try this with, just watch the news. It's, that's all they talk about. And they make it a lot worse than what it normally is. But all the storms we have, all the floods, all the wars, all the situations, you can mentally put yourself in these situations and acclimate your brain to, okay, so what would I do in that situation? And when things go wrong in your life, it helps you hold your level-headedness. And so when things go wrong, like there's 3 or 4 thoughts that need to run through your head. And the one of the first things is, okay, well, I've been in situations before, and you might have not been in situations like that before, but if you have mentally put yourself in them situations or bad situations, you can connect to that thought. So if things go wrong, okay, I've been here before. Someone needs to take the lead, and like, is someone leading? Somebody might have already took the lead, and if you're a level-headed, straight-minded, holding your composure, holding your straight thinking, you can be a very strong asset to that person, and that is what you want to be. If they are nobody in the lead, well, somebody has to take the lead, and if you have a level head, you should do it. You should jump in and take the lead, not for accolades, not for any other reason than to help the situation. You need to help the situation the best you can. And sometimes the way to help the situation is get out of the way. Because if somebody's already took the lead in it and they got things moving and everything is happening that should be happening to get the situation under control, you do not need to get in there and get in the way. You need to back out. You need to, okay, like, they've got it, let me get out of the way, and maybe you can help get other people out of the way. That's a very noble and beneficial thing to do. But if there's nobody taking the lead, take the lead, and figure out if there's anybody else around you immediately that, like, is also level-headed, and say, like, hey Bob, Mike, whoever it is, help me out with this. And so now y'all got 2 of you, and you're working in a certain direction to move things to a better situation. And so them are a couple of 3 thoughts that needs to go through your head when things go wrong. So build in yourself understand that things are going to go wrong sometimes, and things are never going to be perfect. And if you can be okay with that mentally, if you can be okay with things are not going to go like I want them to go all the time, and things are going to go wrong, that blocks out all the shock that you get when things don't go right. It doesn't shock your system. You're already okay with it, so it puts you in a position that you can make a decision on how to move forward. So guys, that was the main topic. If you can, again, develop in yourself the ability to operate in level-headedness and hold your composure in adverse situations, it's going to position you as a leader, and it's going to help you move up the ladder of success. And this is also going to help you build a great life for your family, and that's what the whole goal is, right? Guys, if you thought this was beneficial, share it with somebody who needs to hear it. Hit the like, the subscribe, and please get in the comments and talk about, share your experiences, share whatever the situation may be, and if you think this is a beneficial thought to have in your head. And all right, guys, I'm out. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks for listening.